these two. I need earrings. Hi, everybody. And don't get me wrong. If I'm looking kind of dazzled, I have no key earrings in here. I see neon lights whenever you walk by. And don't get me wrong. If you say hello and I'll take a ride up on the sea where the mystic moon is playing havoc with the tide. And don't get me wrong. What is wrong with you?
What?
Tell me what you're doing. And don't get me wrong. If I'm acting
Hello.
my
Oh
eyelid.
my god, Mom is kind of in shambles at the moment. That's why we were 2
Because
minutes late.
I told Olivia to put some, to help me stick my eyelash to my eye. And she took this eyelash glue thing and she goes,
I did not. I
So then what
literally
happens
put it
is
in the corner.
the glue sticks to your middle part of your eyelid. And so then it
Oh.
sticks to it.
Oh, like when it hits that part.
Yes.
Wait.
Hi, everybody.
I'm having a lot of pain.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Something just attacked
Do you
me.
need an Advil? I have Advil right there.
No, I do not feel good though.
My kids will not take Advil.
No, I
It's
took
the
Advil today.
weirdest thing.
I took Advil tonight earlier.
Every time we get ready to do closet chaos, it immediately turns 90 degrees in here.
Because you get stressed.
Well, I know because my eyelashes wouldn't come on. All right, how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? How's it going? Livy got me this shirt at Free People. Isn't
It's
it
so
cute?
I love it.
See, it's like,
Kind of a sweatshirt, but like
yeah.
nicer than that. I
I love how, like, you come on here in this, like, skimpy little shirt, and then I have on a normal shirt, and it just makes me look this big.
Just not true.
Look, I got my nails done today, and I
I did too.
love this blue color.
Me too. That's like my favorite one you've ever gotten.
It's so amazing. Okay, show them yours.
These are mine.
So, very important announcement. There, that's what was wrong. Too
What?
freaking close all the time. Okay, Olivia has her first, like, real show. Like, it's almost like a, what do you call it? Showcase.
Oh yeah, showcase type thing. It's not, but it's kind of the same
I'm
idea. Because
so hot. Will you
Where's
turn
your
that fan
fan?
on me?
Where's
Turn
your
the fan
fan?
on me.
that
It's
fan,
downstairs. Yeah, turn that one on low.
It's gonna be loud.
Sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I wasn't running late, but I had... You ever try to put your eyelashes on, and it's a disaster, and it just gets everywhere?
I
and,
have
like,
that too sometimes.
Look, my eyes sticking shut. It is... I freaking hate false eyelashes. They're so
You need
annoying.
to get extensions. Eyelash
I think we should trade
extensions.
places so I can sit by the fan.
Okay, I like that side better, but you never want me to have that side.
Oh, well, now I don't want to. I forgot. That's my bad side.
That's my bad side.
We had an awesome show in Iowa on Saturday night. It was absolutely so much fun. A
Best crowd
huge
ever.
crowd. Should I show a picture of it?
Yeah, do you have it? Do you have a picture?
Because I have on these good butt jeans. What's that?
Huh.
What is that?
Hold on. What? It's
Where did all
glittering.
my pictures go?
Hold on.
No, recent. It says there's 2,600, 26,000.
In your recents, but I don't know why it's not letting me go to.
Oh my gosh,
there's
that's
some.
so
But it's
weird. There's me
glitching.
and Pam Tillis. My phone is glitching real bad. It was Pam Tillis' birthday on Saturday. And that's a picture of me and Pam Tillis. And I'm just drenched in sweat. Like literally drenched in sweat. Not in the picture, but right
at the
now.
moment, in current time.
Okay,
Try
choose
choose
different
different
asset. What in the world? Where are
I
the
don't know.
pictures?
Something's wrong with your phone. It's just glitching.
What is even that? What? Oh, that's a
What
picture.
is even that?
Okay, they're just not downloading.
Yeah, something's wrong with you.
Okay, well, I posted it on my Instagram
Yeah, so
page,
go look at her Instagram if you want to see the awesome picture that Audrey took on stage.
Yes, it was a huge, huge, huge crowd, and it was in Iowa. Will you please feel this?
No, I won't. You always ask me to do that, and I don't want to do that.
Will you please go get my fan?
What fan? Downstairs?
It's in the drawer in the kitchen. Do you hate me? I'll just talk
I've had to go downstairs like 7 times
You're 18.
since I came up here. But I don't feel good.
What's wrong?
My stomach hurts. But it's like my back.
Look at my hair.
You need to put your hair up.
It looks like death. I mean, I hate the iPhone. My hair is just melting. Everything's melting. Look how sweaty I am. Is it the shirt you gave me? Are you trying to make me hot?
No, you get so flustered.
Okay, you guys. We have some picks for the week of some new products that we love. Wait, S Riser 1 wants to know how we decide on the set list. That is my brother Matt and I. He is my band leader. And so he texts me and he'll be like, what about this for this weekend? However, I will say, look at me. What is going on with my hair? Go get my fan. Are you going to get the fan? Okay, she's so sweet. Okay, so we are having a rehearsal on August. I'm going to turn the light down while she's gone because she likes it so bright. And she's not the boss is the issue. Okay. There, I like that better. Okay, we have a rehearsal on August 4th. We're putting together a whole new set list, and you guys, you're going to love this. It's literally every single song that I've ever released. So it's going to have No Place That Far, Saints and Angels, Greyhound Bus, I Keep Looking, which we have not played in a long time. And so it's just going to be an entire set of hit songs. So there really won't be any songs that you don't know. And praise Jesus that I have enough hits to make a set that long.
I didn't find it.
It's in the drawer!
I just looked.
I literally am going to spank you.
I
You
said that.
cannot find anything. What is that?
What?
Okay, so I was telling about the new set list, how great it's going to
I
be.
looked everywhere. I looked literally in all the drawers.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
and
you
in the
didn't.
thing.
No.
Yes, I did.
You don't. Okay, and so that rehearsal is August 4th, so then if you come to these shows after August 4th, you're going to be hearing that set. It's going to be so great. We haven't done No Place That Far or You'll Always Be My Baby.
Oh, I can't wait.
Or I Keep Looking in years. Years.
Okay.
Can I please go get the fan?
Yeah,
Do you
if
think
want
you
to,
can talk
but
to them by
I
yourself?
swear I just looked for it. If you go get it, I will literally...
I'm going right to bed after the show.
You're like a little bit flustered. I think it's because you took a nap right before this, and that is always dangerous because you get up and it's like...
No, it's
chaos.
because of my eyelashes. And that, like, see, it's sticking. Like, that part right there with the glue is sticking to the top of my eyelid. If you're going to wipe it right off. Okay.
What?
If Audrey was here, Audrey could back me up on this. So, and I think you would
Why
even
are you
admit this.
targeting me tonight?
You are a bull in a china shop. You are small and beautiful, and you're kind. Like, you are literally the perfect
Thank you.
human being. You're so much like me. But you are a bull in a china shop. Like, when Olivia hold this phone.
What?
Okay, and you be me and say, take my phone. Hold my phone. Say that.
My phone. That is not true.
That's what she does. She's so...
No.
And so when I said, help me with this eyelash, she just goes and put all this glue on, and now my eye is glued
Let
to
me
my...
fix
No,
it.
don't.
I'm
You're
not going to
touching
wipe
me.
it off. What?
Hold the elephant. You're an elephant in a china shop. You're the elephant in the room.
I have a...
Okay, so
Mother.
we have some special picks for the week of new things. We need to start calling this segment New Things We Love.
New things we like.
Or I'm making all things new again. New again. No, not new again, because we've never seen this stuff before. Debbie, you need to trim my hair. That's the problem.
Did Debbie say something about it?
No, I'm saying something about it.
Was Debbie watching?
Probably. She's a huge fan. I'm talking about Debbie Dover, my hair and makeup girl. We have a couple of different hair and makeup.
Someone said, how are your
Women.
vocal cords?
Oh, you guys, my vocal cords are great. Listen.
That is amazing.
Try
Considering
to go
last week. No.
Okay, yeah, considering last week, I remember how worried I was. Like, at one point I just went like that and I stopped talking because I was so scared. Okay, I went to Vanderbilt Voice Clinic and I was so nervous. I was like, okay, Lord, please prepare me because this could be it. This could be the bad news that, you know, everybody dreads or whatever.
Well, yeah, that would just be awful.
Okay, and so look at my hair. Like, I need...
Let me do it like mine.
Okay, braid that part while I tell the story.
Okay.
But every time I turn sideways when we're on this show, that thing's sticking out. I hate the way I look.
Yeah, I hate the way my right side looks, so...
Well, I need my teeth fixed. I need to get
I need my teeth fixed now, too. I have genetically your teeth. I have your teeth.
Yeah. Because...
And now...
And I never wore braces, and I spent thousands of dollars to put all of you kids in braces, but your permanent retainer came out,
so
and now your bottom teeth are going crooked. My bottom teeth are so crooked that I cannot even look at myself talk.
I don't mind it. I know I might not like it later in life, but, like, I don't mind it as much. I kind of like it.
God, what are you doing? Triple French braiding it? It's like taking an hour. That's kind of cute. Now just put it behind my ear.
No.
You guys, Livy.
That's
okay,
cute.
Here's the thing. Livy doesn't care.
I am not going to keep helping you with things if you think that every time I help, it's me half-assing it.
It is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not
Yes.
going to help you anymore with anything because that is so rude. I try when I do things for you.
No, when I do things for you, they're perfect. When you do things for me, they're just like half-assed.
That's rude.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I love you. Okay, so we took a picture of my vocal cords. So they stick this thing way down your throat, and it's kind of like claustrophobic. And so you have to stick your tongue out like that. They grab your tongue with a piece of gauze. They go, You have this. Don't be mean to Olivia. Whatever. She's mean to me.
I am not.
Look at the way she braided my hair. It was not cute. It's just because I don't know what it's.
What a beautiful half-assed job, Olivia.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. I don't know if they're on your side or mine, but this is sticking to my eyelid, and I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
Okay. It is.
Maybe if you would do your lashes right the first time.
Well, it's this one particular set of lashes. You can't have good lashes unless... No, Ron, they didn't go through my nose because at Vandy Voice Clinic they said they get a better look if they go through your mouth. So, it was like way back in there, and I was like, hey, just breathe, because I so badly wanted to know
what it looked
if there was something wrong. So we're giving this person anxiety.
Sorry.
Tell me about it. Okay, we'll calm down. I'm sorry.
Tell me about it.
Part of it is just us being funny, so chill out. Okay, so she did the whole thing, and they make you go ee, and then they make you go down ee, ee, like all these different notes. And remember, I said I had 2 notes on the scale that were totally hoarse, totally gone.
Yeah, it was like your lower 2.
It was like ee, somewhere around there. So, she was like, okay, and then immediately she said to me, because you know how a lot of times, like, you'll get a test ran, and then you want the nurse or whoever to tell you, like, do you think everything looks okay? Well, the doctor should be in soon, and he'll tell you. And I'm just like, just tell me. So,
like, I don't want to wait any longer.
Yeah, so she was awesome. While you were gone, I turned the light down, by the way, and it's so much better. While she was gone, before she was gone, she said, I'll just tell you right away that I don't see anything wrong with your vocal cords. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. I started bawling.
No, yeah.
I started bawling because I was so worried. Because obviously it's my life. And I don't know who I am if I'm not a singer. So the doctor and there was a guy like shadowing the doctor or in training or whatever. So they came in. And he said, okay, let's take a look. And so, you guys, I had forgotten that in 2006, when I was going through my divorce, I came back from Dancing with the Stars, and I was making my Greatest Hits album, and I recorded 3, maybe 4 new songs for the Greatest Hits. Like, As If, which is going in the show too. As If,
that used to be my favorite song of yours.
Yeah, it's so fun. I wrote it with Uncle Matt. As If, and anyway, some other songs, and I couldn't sing, and I had blocked that out. So when you were a baby, I got a little thing on my vocal cords. She just went in really, like, before it turned into anything, and just lanced it off. But I still couldn't speak for 4 weeks, which is why you're weird.
Wow.
Because I
was a baby, and you were going...
Yeah, I was just like... But I could not say one word.
I totally probably thought I was deaf.
I couldn't utter... You probably thought you were deaf. But you were a baby, so what... You didn't know the difference. Like...
But babies only react to sounds and...
This stands for Barker, by the way, not bitch. Okay. But it could stand for bitch sometimes. Okay. So, yeah, some things never change. That's another one on there. And anyway, so in 2003, I had a little surgery. Everything went fine. 4 weeks voice rest. That was great. I had blocked out, I forgot all about 2006. When I was trying to sing Greatest Hits, I couldn't sing. I was so hoarse. So they played me the video from 2006. And first of all, it was a little weird because it's like weird seeing yourself 15 years ago.
Oh, it was a video?
It was a video. So what they make you do is read this card, and you're like, I'll hold this up just so people will buy it. Buy this record, you guys. It's so amazing. It's copied out my covers album, and I need to sell these because it came out during the pandemic and I wasn't able to tour with it, and that makes a huge difference when you can tour and promote your songs. Anyway, so they make you read, the sun shines bright while the sea goes out to the ocean, blah, blah, blah. And they want to just hear how you sound. The video from 2006 sounded like this. The sun shines bright and the blah, 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 blah. And I blocked all that, because you know when you're going through a traumatic event, you block things out. I don't remember almost anything about that time period. Like leaving
that
dancing
is
with the
so
stars.
weird.
It's terrifying. So then we looked at the pictures of my vocal cords in 2006. Each vocal cord had like a thing on it, like big bumps.
So why didn't you have to get surgery then?
Because it was just swollen. It wasn't anything on them. So, but I did have to do vocal rest. And so I remembered after all that, I remember that we just put it on hold. And I did vocal rest for a couple weeks and my voice was fine. But so this time, my vocal cords looked pearly white again, like we said a couple years ago when I went.
I told you.
He said, I cannot believe your vocal cords look better today than they did in 2006. And I saw it for myself, like way better. So, without being disgusting, the bottom line is I had mucus on my left vocal cord. And it was just a spot of mucus that was sort of like latched on, and I couldn't get rid of it. But you know how I've been throwing up lately and nauseous? The voice doctor was like, that's why you've been throwing up, because that mucus, every time you swallow it, it's coming down. And anyway, praise Jesus in heaven. I cannot thank God enough. I have prayed nonstop prayers of gratitude. He is holy. He is merciful. He is amazing. He is my best friend. He loves me. He cares for me. And he will never give me anything that I can't handle. Same with you and same with all of you. If you don't know Jesus, get to know him, because he cares for us so much. So I literally bawled, crying. I cried the whole way home.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, I even told the valet guy about it. He's like, how's your day been? And I was like, I'm just so happy. I'm so grateful to God. So they prescribed all those noises. Mucinex, 1,200 milligrams twice a day. He was like, he said, actually, all singers should do this. You should take Mucinex every day. And Allegra every day, every morning, and Flonase, I think once a day. And then he said, and I apologize if I have coffee breath.
It's okay. I don't notice.
It's so embarrassing when you're sitting next to someone you've been drinking coffee. But he said I have to drink 80 ounces of water a day. Every singer. He said it's not as important for like non-athletes or non-dancers or non-singers. But if you do something that is exerting to your body, 80 ounces of water a day. Water is the main thing here.
Look
at your new thing that you got. That's so cute.
I bought this, and it is amazing because I genuinely already feel like I've been drinking so much more water. It's called a Hydromate.
And show them what it says. It's so cute.
And it tells you, like, throughout the day.
So it says 8 a.m., ready, set, drink. 10 a.m., you've got it. 12 p.m., keep drinking. This is so exactly how I feel, but I insert alcohol into these
100%.
2 p.m., halfway there. 4 p.m., no excuses. 6 p.m., a little bit more. 8 p.m., you've made it. I agree with all of that when it comes to wine, but you don't start until like 8 p.m. And you go through all the steps till midnight. I'm kidding. Anyway, I'm so glad to see all of your comments because praise Jesus.
Yeah, it's amazing. Buy one of those if you need to drink a bunch of water.
Will you order me one, please? But I want it like pink or something.
Yeah.
But thank you for the shirt. I really do thank you for the shirt.
You're welcome. I got you another one too.
Yeah, show them. And I'm going to wear it to your show. It's right there. So Olivia's show is this Friday night. It's where?
At the Chestnut.
At the Chestnut in Nashville, Tennessee. And she got these shirts at Free People, by the way, which is our favorite store. Free People is like
world.
Yeah, Free People is like John Mayer. They ignore me. I don't know why. But they're going to be sorry someday. Anyway, I'm wearing this to your show. Isn't that cute?
I love it. I'm so glad I found it. I knew that you would like it.
Okay, and so here's another thing. I've been on an exercise kick, a weight loss journey. I'm always, like really hard on myself. Mm-hmm. However, we've been playing tennis because Livy is a great tennis player.
Thank you.
Daddy Jay taught me how to play tennis 13 years ago. I have been an athlete my whole life, but I'd never played tennis. Mm-hmm. He taught me 13 years ago, so I've been playing for 13 years. When you started playing tennis, I just gave you a few tips. You are a natural.
Thank you. It was kind of funny, honestly. Like, we went out there and everyone was just kind of like, what? And for some reason, I just took to it very naturally. Mm-hmm. It was really easy for me to get the hang of it. And so now we get to play all the time. I'm not nearly as good as her. But
you, if you were playing for 13 years, if we had started at the same time,
I think that I'd be good competition.
You already are great competition. I don't play my hardest when I'm playing with you because I don't want to frustrate you.
Because I get very frustrated.
Yes, and Daddy Jay used to play dirty when we started playing. Like, he would slice it, cut it, and I would get frustrated, and we would always get in a fight. And I would be like, just hit it back to me so
you can practice.
So I can practice and get better. So anyway, we've been playing tennis. And so all that to say, I think Friday night I'm going to wear that shirt with just like a bralette under it and let it be see-through because I can do that now. However, I can't do that on stage because lighting, movement. So when I'm moving on stage and doing a concert, the reason I don't crack addicts, I don't know what that means.
I think it's because they're all concerned that you said you're taking all those drugs every day.
These are just...
No, but someone said I'm a nurse and you're really not supposed to do all that.
Well, okay,
but I don't understand because that's what your doctor told you.
I think he's just saying take it until the hoarseness is gone.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I meant like the everyday stuff is like the water, the Allegra, and possibly Flonase, although they say people get addicted.
It's very highly addictive.
Why?
I don't know. It's sort of, I think maybe it has an ingredient or something that like
I'm not addicted to it at all. No, I don't know why. Like, whenever I take it, it doesn't feel like, oh, this is something I can't wait to do again.
Nothing about it makes you feel high.
Nothing.
Or anything like that. I have no idea why it's addictive.
Wait, yeah. So it's mainly for allergies to keep your voice, your vocal cords from getting mucus or anything, or any swelling. So, well, thank you, Glenn Wellen, 42. Wellen hit. Well, it went.
I want to talk about something that we get comments on, is that I have an RBF. And look, I know I sort of do, but a lot of the time it's because I'm looking at Mom in the camera because she's on my left. And I'm looking at her talk, and so I'm just sitting there like, I'm not like dozing off like out or anything of the conversation, but I sit there and I'm just like, Yes,
I don't think you have a resting bitch face.
I've gotten that a lot.
Really? I just
Which
think that
is
you're
so
focusing.
weird. I am, but I guess most people are able to be like,
okay, when you move on stage, what were you saying? Oh, sorry.
huh?
They were wanting me to finish that sentence. Sorry, I interrupted you. We're going to talk about interrupting in a second. Okay, so when you are on stage, that's why I don't vary that much with my clothes that I wear to perform in. Because even if I am svelte, I've got on great jeans, I've got on like fit, great jeans, a great shot, you're still moving, and I'm taking these deep breaths, and you're also, you know how when you exercise, I don't know, a lot of women are like this, but as soon as I start exercising, my stomach poofs out. You know, like when you're playing tennis or...
Oh, well, because you're building muscle and you are subconsciously eating more because you're burning calories.
No. I mean at the moment.
Oh!
Like, if I'll put on a tennis skirt and a tennis shirt and I look over it, you know how when you're in the middle of a tennis game, your stomach pushes out.
Because you're, like, using your lungs and, like,
and you're retaining water. So that happens to me on stage. And my most, like, loyal fans... Chase Chrisley, don't even talk to me because you will not come on Closet Chaos. Who's gonna win? Wait, what did he say?
The bar or the clothes, the thing. I know, every time.
The bar wins every time, Chase.
I promise, guys, it's not as like...
Everybody at Chase Chrisley right now and tell him to come on this show because I sang on Chrisley Knows Best.
Yeah.
I'm good friends with your daddy. I love your family.
He said, yes, I will.
Okay, when? Next week.
Busy guy.
You text me right after this show and tell me when. Because we get a lot of requests for you, Chase. And I love you. And we always have so much fun when we talk. And you're very funny. I want to hear all about your life.
And we have really funny stories to tell about that time.
And you have a girlfriend. We want to hear all about your girlfriend. Like, we just want to catch up with you, Chase. So... I love you. I'm not mad at you.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah. Anyway, here's another good find. Unless I interrupted you, what were you talking about? Oh, your resting bitch face.
No. Oh no, go ahead. It's okay. I have an RBF. We're just gonna live with it.
Well, just so people know, you're not a bitch in any way, shape, or form. It just looks that way.
And I tried really hard, but I'm one of those people who my mouth starts.
You're
to
like this.
Yeah, I'm just like. I don't think I look mean though.
Oh, what I was saying is that my fans who are so sweet, sometimes, like, they love me unconditionally, and I love you for that. I really do. But before you post a picture of me, just look at it. Just really, really look at it. If I'm, like, backed away and I have this double chin, or it's a bad, like, picture of my body or something, just find another one.
Or a weird hair day.
You look like Princess Leia. That's pretty cute.
Wait.
I like that a lot.
Dude.
You did that at sound check the other day. Oh, here's the other thing that I'm in such a good mood about. We have a new ear monitor tech. And on Saturday night at the show in Iowa, I had the best ear monitor mix that I've ever had in my life. This says nothing negative about any other ear monitor tech we've ever had. I'm just saying this guy
amazing.
Is truly amazing. So, okay, here's another new find. I spent the night with my friend Lisa Flake recently, and she's an interior designer. She always has, she's
amazing.
She just always has great everything in her house.
Just great, all this, random amazing stuff.
Yeah,
always.
Like, it's annoying, but she's a decorator, so
it makes sense that
It makes sense. I saw this in her bathroom, and I immediately came home and ordered it. It's from White Barn, which they have great candles. But I've never even thought to, look at their soaps or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Why did Anne Haddam 155 say F-U-C-K?
As if you don't say that word.
Well, I don't say it like that. What's she mad about?
Who knows?
Anyway, it's this amazing soap. Read it.
It is eucalyptus mint.
Eucalyptus mint.
It is, I wish you guys could smell it through the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It is, oh my gosh, the most, but it smells like Lisa, it smells like something that, maybe she's had it forever, has she?
No, she's never had it.
Because for some reason it smells like her to me. That's totally something she would have.
she picks the same type of stuff. So I highly recommend
And
it.
it
Eucalyptus
smells
mint.
Amazing. This is what it looks like. And it's kind of pretty. Like, it looks good in your bathroom.
I know.
I love the bottle.
Yeah.
And the color and everything. It matches. Maybe that's what inspired my bottle. My water bottle.
Totally. And then you're reading this book that you're almost done with.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
me
going to
about that a
finish
little
it
bit.
tonight or tomorrow. This is called People We Meet on Vacation. So when I was in Birmingham.
What? You just, like, said the title so fast. Say it again.
This is called People We Meet on Vacation.
Okay, got it. People we meet on vacation.
And I was in Birmingham. I stole this from Belle, my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give it back, but I have to finish it first. And I am, like, that close. I'm so close to being done. It's so good. It's kind of just, like, one of those basic, like, coming-of-age romance novels.
I love it.
But it's
Is
really
it dirty?
cute. No, it's really not.
Okay, speaking of dirty, I'm going to give my review of Sex Life, the show on Netflix.
Wait, didn't we already talk about this?
We might have talked about it, but I don't think I'd fit. Anne! Your band, or no, it's A-M.
I like seeing their comments.
Wait, AMR hate. No wonder. Block her.
No, I kind of like seeing
No, that's so
funny.
mean. You don't say that when I'm on here with my child.
With my child.
Block her.
I'm trying to figure that out.
And you must have some issues, dude.
Mom.
Seriously.
I don't think it's Anne.
AMR.
Okay.
Blocked. Okay. So,
Yeah.
one more thing. Oh,
Just give your review really quickly.
okay. Netflix television show is called Sex/Life. And I just think this is another way for... What's
Don't
wrong?
go on a rant, though.
It's a short rant.
Okay, Bish.
Okay. Oftentimes, Hollywood tries to jam very immoral things down our throats. Okay? And so this show could be great, but it's basically a porn. And I mean, it's a real porn.
What do you expect, though, from the name?
So it's about this woman, and she's married. She has 2 beautiful children. She lives in Connecticut. She has a really great husband. He's so nice to her. And they're rich. Like, they just have everything she could ever want. Her children are just precious.
Can I turn the fan off now?
No.
Yeah, I'm freezing. I'm
no.
cold.
Absolutely not. Put on a sweater. Where's that cute gray sweater?
No, it's okay.
It's right there. Put it on. Okay. And, so anyway, it's basically all of a sudden she starts fantasizing about this boyfriend that she had 8 years ago. And she can't stop thinking about him. But he was a jerk, and she starts writing about him. Well, her husband, of course, opens her computer and finds everything that she's been writing about. That looks cute.
Thanks.
And
Very warm.
so basically, that's the premise of it. I'm not going to give anything away. It's just garbage.
But yeah,
it's just
it's
garbage.
Mom.
It's garbage.
Okay, but don't, like, you're gonna get hate. Because everyone likes that show.
It's my opinion.
I
It's
haven't
just
seen it, I'm
garbage.
just saying.
You're not watching it. You shouldn't watch it. It will like, there are things that you just can't get out of your head. And so that is my, I'm not a prude, but I know when there are messages that are trying to be put in, and you know that so many young teenage girls and teenage boys are watching it. So I watched it, Lindy, because I wanted to give a review on it, but I fast forwarded through the bad stuff because I'm not just talking about like a romantic show with sex in it. And no, yes, it's worse than The Bachelorette. That's another thing. The Bachelorette is terrible too. I don't understand why they're allowing some of these topics and saying certain things. I'm talking about, it's called Sex/Life. Somebody was asking. But yeah, The Bachelorette, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Well,
because
this season's just,
the season is horrible. The setting is horrible. I hate that hotel in New Mexico. It isn't translating well to the screen. It's probably beautiful. But I'm just saying, like, if you watch The Bachelorette, especially last week's episode, I was embarrassed to watch it with you guys because of this challenge that she gives the guys.
Okay.
I'm not going to say what
I
it
know,
is.
but that's good. That's all good for the rant. Let's sing now.
Why are you so worried?
Just because they don't want to hear us complain.
Okay, what do you want to sing about?
I don't know. You choose.
I also want to talk about this new way that I learned to do that Becca brush. Okay, instead of starting here and going up, I'm only doing up here. And they say that that's uplifting for makeup, and I actually like it. Okay, what do you want to sing?
Yeah, I hear about that.
What do you want us to sing, people? No one wants any songs.
Well, they're loading. Hold on. Haha.
Oh my gosh. John Florentino, you've heard of The Bachelorette, surely. Okay. Do you know I Will Survive?
That's in the bucket, everyone says.
Have you heard I Will Survive?
Sorta.
I'll sing.
Is that the one that's on
First
Shrek?
I was afraid, I was petrified. Can't think it how. What are the words?
You did me wrong. No.
Could ever live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong. And I was strong. And I learned how to carry on. Now you're back. Walk out the door. Don't turn around now. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to something? I will survive. I will survive. Hey. Let me sing your single. They want to hear your single.
I get nervous. Okay. You need to sing it with me.
I will.
The chorus?
Yes. What's the key?
Okay,
I know. Is it that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I shouldn't want you this bad, but you shouldn't have a kiss like that.
Oh, I'll do the low harmony. Try
Yeah,
again.
that's impossible.
I'll do the low one.
Dude, that's not even on there.
It's not even a harmony. Try again.
I know I shouldn't want you this bad, but you shouldn't have a kiss like that. My mama says you ain't that cute. She don't like you, so of course I do. I never really misbehave. I shouldn't want to make you stay. All my girls say that you're bad news. They don't like you, so of course I do. Ooh, 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 ooh. He said, sing your version of Glory of Love.
I am a man who... That's Sterling. That's Aaron Sterling. Aaron Sterling is my favorite drummer in the world. And he is so freaking funny. If you don't follow him as Sterloid. And Aaron, you need to come on the show next week.
Yes.
Seriously. I am your biggest fan. But it's not Glory of Love. It's... What's the Chicago song?
This one?
Yes.
Hard to say I'm sorry.
Hard to say I'm sorry.
Everybody needs a little time
Wait,
away.
that's too low. Everybody needs a little time away. I heard him say from each other. Even lovers need a holiday. Oh, far away from the one that I love. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry, but I just want you to know. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. We started in the higher key.
The normal? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I know, we're gonna kill ourselves. Okay, Sterling, I'm gonna text you. You're gonna come on the show because Aaron Sterling just played on the new John Mayer record. When I say just played, I mean like 5 years ago when they started recording it. Mm-hmm. And I first fell in love with Aaron Sterling because he posted a thing about Dropbox and how Dropbox is so annoying, and I immediately was like, he's my soulmate because I hate Dropbox. And if you're not a musician, you don't really know what we're talking about. I hate Dropbox. It sucks. Just send me the song on a text so I can play it whenever I want. So, you're coming on the show, Aaron, and he's so funny. Okay, so we need to get our guests on because we only have like 17 minutes left.
I know.
Okay.
We'll do a great interview. Okay, you have to do the thing because I'm
Okay,
scared.
so this guy, he kind of sort of came up when I did. We kind of got our record deals at the same time. And he... Wait,
they're on
is that...
there.
Yeah.
He has a new single. I think we should just bring him on.
Okay, well, anyway,
He has a new single. We'll play his music right after on the way out of the
I remember reading earlier, he has 17...
podcast.
Yeah, he has 17 top 20 songs, 4 of which went number 1. We have the same manager, Brinson Strickland, and he's a phenomenal singer. This guy, not Brinson Strickland. He has a podcast called...
I don't know what that's.
I guess it's the Bryan White pod. We'll ask him all about it.
Yeah.
So play music. Okay.
Which one?
This is one of his huge hits, and Marcus Hummon wrote it, of course. So here we go.
Let's make sure I do this right. I don't see his Instagram.
Love bleeds when you're out of breath.
Brinson doesn't manage him.
Oh, sorry.
Sits by the
Where is he?
bedside when you're near to death. Love still feels
I don't see it.
when the feeling's gone. Love lives on and on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Love is the right place. Took me a while to get it straight. Now I wanna stay. Every day of my life I realize that I'm in the right place. The right place. Love it moves.
Hello.
Hi! Bryan, I have not seen you in years.
How are you? How are both of y'all?
We are
Great.
great. How are you?
I'm good. I was on the whole time. I know everybody was freaking out. Brinson was texting me saying, "Hey man, are you on?" And I was watching. You guys are cracking me up.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry we talked so long. I didn't realize it was
Well,
already
it's because
8:15.
she was late. So
No, it's all good. Hey, if you want to know, I've been thoroughly entertained the whole time.
Okay,
that's
good.
very sweet. Thank you.
Bryan, when I was doing my hair and makeup, I was like, I'm just gonna turn on some Bryan White music, even though I know all of your songs, obviously. But as soon as "Love Is the Right Place" started, I was like, that is a Marcus Hummon song, and because he has such a signature way of like, especially his chord progressions and his melodies.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that song. What is going on? How are you? Are you living in Nashville? Where are you? Tell us everything.
I'm very good. I'm better than I deserve, as they say. I've lived in Brentwood my wife and I have lived here since 97. So, well, I've lived here since 97. We got married in 2000. So I've been here quite a while and still doing good. I got a 16-year-old and almost 18-year-old, 2 boys.
Doesn't
So
it suck?
Thank you.
well, there's never any cars here, so I don't hardly see them now. So
Well, I've noticed with 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds, there are never any cars or cards, like credit cards, in my wallet.
right, yep.
Have you ever gotten to Kroger and you're in the checkout line and you open your wallet and you realize that your freaking teenager has taken your card?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's frightening.
It's not me.
It's terrifying.
It's not me.
Hey, Olivia, I love your voice, by the way.
Thank you.
I went
Thank
back
you.
and saw some of your videos, the earlier videos from weeks past, and you're a great singer. Love
Thank
it. I
you
love that
so
you guys are
much.
doing this together. That's so cool.
Well, we love to do it.
Yeah, we
So
sort of
fun.
have an unhealthy codependent relationship, I would say.
It's very true. We're the best of friends.
Yeah. And Audrey, we like Audrey too, but she just doesn't want to do any of this kind of stuff. She's
She's like you said, like gone all the time.
gone all the time. She's gone right now. She's really mainstream. Like, she wants to go to college. She wants to do all the mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
Where we have like tattoos and I changed, Bryan. I changed since you knew me.
I love it. I love it.
And so tell us about your podcast. is your podcast only for people from Oklahoma, and is that why you haven't had me on yet?
No, it's not. It's not. But actually, I haven't thought about that, but Ben Rector and Carrie Underwood are both from Oklahoma, and I didn't really think about that. So no, it's not exclusive to Oklahomans. So
Okay, good.
I will formally ask you now, will you please be on my podcast? I'd love to have you.
I'll think about it.
Oh man, but it's been a lot of fun though. I sort of was pushed into it by a lot of my friends. They're like, you should totally do that, and it's been really fun. It's been neat to watch how a lot of the artists have sort of unplugged and been willing to really let people way into their lives and talk about some of the not so great things about their life and career, which is, I think people really enjoy listening to that stuff.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I love the Carrie Underwood episode.
Awesome.
I felt like she was a little overdressed, but whatever.
Well, I thought about that later. I was so cashed out because I didn't know until like right last minute I was going to sing with her. Had I known, I would have probably tried to, come up to where she was, but I totally was way cashed out. So I think I was underdressed was the deal. So.
Yeah, I mean, well, she wore a prom/wedding dress on your episode. She did, but it's okay. Okay, a lot of people are commenting on your wall. What is behind you? Is that the Three Stooges?
It is, Sarah. I built this studio right when I moved in, so I've had a studio. Actually, Marcus and I have done a lot of stuff over here, believe it or not. And I had this awesome lady. Her name's Lisa Fox. She and I kind of put together this three-dimensional concept. I'm a huge Three Stooges fan, so she painted all that. I don't know if you can see that, but
yes, it's amazing.
So we kind of ripped off 4 or 5 famous clips of them, and we tried to incorporate the musical aspects of it. And so instead of a bottle of some kind of serum that helps you heal or something from some episode, I thought maybe it'd be cool to have a tuning fork in there, and then Mo's like listening for pitch or something, So
I love it.
I love that. That is so cool. I never really got into the Three Stooges because I'm not really a prankster kind of person, and I've always hated like when people physically hurt me. And
right.
And so like, for instance, St. Patrick's Day, I was like furious if somebody would pinch me, even because they couldn't see where my green was. Like maybe I had on green underwear or something and they couldn't see it. The Three Stooges are really, really abusive to one another. Like the poking of the eyes and the slapping.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It just always killed me. Ever since I was a little kid, I was just captivated by them. There was this old theater, this old pizza parlor in Oklahoma City where I grew up, and it was called Crystal's Pizza, and it was like an old mobster vibe. And then you could go back to the back, and there was this kind of old, dingy, dark movie theater, and all they showed was Three Stooges, Abbott and Costello, and Tom and Jerry cartoons. And that's, I guess, where I got hooked. And obviously everybody knows they're not hurting each other, gouging each other's eyes out, but it definitely was pretty realistic looking. And I don't know, it was the stuff in between the cracks that always made me laugh, like the wittiness of the humor.
Oh, totally. They were absolutely brilliant. Just like Laurel and Hardy. Do you remember them?
Oh yeah.
They used to show us those old movies like when we were in grade school.
Yeah.
And I thought they were amazing. So tell us musically about yourself. You've always been one of my favorite voices in country music. You're my style of singer because of how much you can move and all the licks that you do, and also all of your song choices I've always been drawn to because you were always kind of a little pop country, which I absolutely love. And so what are you doing right now? You got new music? Because, as like, I get annoyed when people ask me, like, are you still doing music? Are you still working or whatever? And I'm like, yes, I'm still doing everything I've always done. It's just that country radio has changed so much, and especially for women. So country radio isn't playing any new music for me. But I assume that you feel the same and you're still totally at it as much as you ever were.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Sarah, and I get those same kind of questions. It's equivalent to, well, when are you coming to so and so, or they'll name a city, and I'm like, well, when somebody calls my agent to book me in that city, this is when I'm coming there. You know, it's kind of the
Right.
same deal. I've never stopped making music. And if I can interject, I know I love how you've been so transparent about just your life and just letting it all hang out. And, you know, I know you were talking about something about a thing on your throat or the cord at the Opry. And we're laughing and stuff, but you know, I love that because that's reality. You know, it's our throats are not, they don't always show up for us, you know, and
Yeah.
I've struggled with a lot of vocal issues in the past, which kind of caused me to step away for a little while and rebuild and, you know, find my place and my mix again and getting back into the game. But coming full circle with what you said, I'm still making music. I just make it at my own pace now. You know, when I've written a bunch of things that I'm really proud of, then I go in and cut them with my favorite players. And, you know, I'm not under any compulsion to like just constantly be churning music out, you know, but I'm still making music. So, and thanks for all the kind words. Very sweet of you.
Oh, I mean it with all my heart. You've always been one of my favorite singers. It's like I was just talking to my kids last night about how I feel like our era of like the 2000s, you know, all the way up until about 2008 or 2009 when bro country really took over, I felt like it was some of the best country music that's ever been made. Like
totally.
you and me, and I'm not bragging, I'm just saying as a whole, there was a vibe that was happening. And like Rascal Flatts and Dixie Chicks and Martina.
And the songs, you know, the songs and the records and all the artists are so identifiable. You know, when you heard somebody on the radio, I mean, it's like when you come on the radio, everybody knows it's Sarah Evans on the radio, you know, and it's not so much that way now, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating. It's like, I just don't like how everything is the same topic and the same kind of voice. I really I mean, and I've been on this soapbox for so long, but I wanted to go back to more variety, you know?
Yeah.
Totally. I'm totally with you. I think that's great. I mean, we've always got to have that lane, but there's so many other lanes that we're not being able to tap into right now because of whatever, the gatekeepers, you know, whatever you want to say, but you're right. It's way more broader than what the public is getting right now.
Absolutely.
So.
They don't even know. They don't even have a clue of all the music that is really there and being made, unless you want to, you know, really, really dig and research and find it. And that's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you.
Where are you from originally?
I was born in Lawton, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, but I grew up in Oklahoma City. So I'm an Oklahoma City kid.
So you are partial to people from Oklahoma. Bryan, I'm from Missouri. Doesn't Missouri border Oklahoma?
I don't know.
That is a great question. I'm going to get crucified for this. Man, I didn't know I was going to get this. Hang on, let me get I'm using my phone, so I can't look.
Okay, so
I don't think it does, but I could be wrong. I feel like it. Let's see, Arkansas, Kansas, Texas.
I don't think
Colorado, right?
Yes, it does. Ron says it does. It does.
Right. Missouri does.
Missouri borders Oklahoma.
Someone else said it doesn't. Someone said it does. I don't know. Either way, though, it's close enough.
It's close enough for me to be on your podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Now, tell me about your children. Are they musicians?
My oldest, Justin, he is a big track kid, super fast. We're doing college visits, Sarah. That's what we're doing right now, driving all over the country. Well, my wife's been doing a lot of the driving because I've been traveling, but he's a super talented kid, super calm and chill. Jackson is, you know, just high energy, gone all the time, singer, He's taking piano lessons right now. Also a big basketball kid. So yes, I do have one musical kid. So he's a really good singer and loves to play the keyboards. And Olivia, I don't know if are you fans of Surfaces?
I actually don't know.
That's his favorite band, and we got him tickets this fall. They're coming to Nashville. They've kind of got a islandy kind of a vibe.
Oh,
They're
cool.
two young kids from Austin, and they're really super talented. So he's really into them. So he's got the merch and the whole deal. So
Surfaces. I've
I'm
never
gonna look
heard
them
them,
up. That's so cool.
I love
you know the
it.
song "I'm feeling good, like I should."
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
yes!
Yeah, that's
Oh my
Surfaces.
gosh.
So
Of course. I love them. Oh my gosh.
That is awesome. So
Yeah.
wait, what does your oldest son run? Like,
he runs the 4x400.
Wow.
And
I don't
oddly
think
enough, what was so cool is they went to state this year for Brentwood. They go to Brentwood High, and they both run the same race together. So we get to see them hand off to each other. So it's
That's
no way.
yeah, it's so cool.
That's super cool.
So 4x400 does that mean each of them runs a 400-yard dash?
No, they're just running one lap basically.
Okay,
Each one of them, yeah, equaling 400.
Okay, because
Oh, I see.
I was in track, and I ran one lap around, but we called that the mile relay.
Okay, yeah.
Is that the same amount of distance? Because I cannot do math.
Well, but you probably were handing off a baton to other folks, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you guys, however many laps, it all adds up to whatever a mile is. I know a track is, what is it? 4 laps?
4 laps is a mile.
Yeah.
Is a mile, yeah.
Yes.
So
So
probably
cool.
4
Bryan,
laps.
are you also an athlete, or did they get it from your wife?
They got the running from Mrs. White, definitely, but I'm a marathon runner. I'm not bragging because I didn't used to be a runner, but I've been a marathon runner for probably 8 years now. I've run the Savannah Marathon twice. Did the Nashville half probably 4 or 5 times. I did the Minneapolis full. And I don't know. I guess I'm an athlete. I don't know. I'm not like cut up or anything, but I do run quite a bit, and that's the one thing that kind of keeps me sane is throwing my shoes on and going out and knocking the dust off of it,
Yeah.
I'm not good at running at all, but I love to do it. I do like it a lot.
This is one thing that I always say to runners. Why?
Yeah, people say that to me all the time. They're like, I wouldn't run unless somebody was holding me at gunpoint,
Yeah,
No.
I mean,
Bryan,
you have to get into it.
we had a dinner last night, and we got into a big argument, and my family was trying to diss me. And so I just want to know what you think. I am a great athlete. I played tennis. I played softball my whole life. I did run track. Do you think that I could run a mile without stopping?
But keep in mind, she probably hasn't run a full mile in years.
But just by talking to me on Instagram, what do you think?
I think it's entirely possible, for sure. I mean, if you really break it down, it's not that big of a deal.
The way
I think you
she
could do
said
it.
So she was like, that's a breeze for me. But I bet you could do it, but I just think it's going to be a lot harder than you think. Like, I run a good bit in like a mile, but I could just be a bad runner.
As long as you're not worried about speed, and you kind of put that out of your mind, and you just think about it as, I'm just going to finish. Who cares if you run a 12-minute mile? Just do it. You could totally do it.
Right. And do you let your children speak to you so disrespectfully as she just did to me?
It's a lot of the game, a lot of the big part of it to me, what changed my whole thing and made me a runner was like shoes. Getting the right pair of shoes is a big deal. Somebody sent me to Fleet Feet here in Brentwood, and they like digitally measure your feet and your arch and they put you in the right pair of shoes, and everything changed from that day forward. I was just like,
Wow.
I'm sure that's true, because there's nothing more frustrating and makes you want to give up is if anything starts hurting.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
When we play tennis, I wear long socks and I just push them down as far as I can because I can't take the chance of my ankle socks slipping and causing a blister. I'll just quit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll just let's schedule a run, and we'll We'll just do a mile one of these
Let's
days.
all just train together.
If
Yeah.
we ever do a show together, for God's sakes, we'll do a 1 mile run. So
That's
Absolutely.
a great idea. Y'all should go on a tour.
Okay, when I come to Oklahoma to do your podcast, when I move to Oklahoma so that I can be on your podcast,
right.
Let's plan on running a mile after the podcast and possibly even record it.
Or we could do the podcast while we're running.
While we're running.
Genius. That's hilarious. I think this is a great idea. We'll see how easy you can do it.
I'm not scared.
Sponsored by Fleet Feet.
Sponsored by Fleet Feet. I'll need to get some of those shoes before we do it, though. Bryan, we usually have to cut off at an hour. Tell the world anything you want to tell the world, and let people know about you, what's going on with you, and also we cannot thank you enough for being on our wacky show.
Oh gosh, well, I haven't gotten a chance to say anything about you either. You are one of my favorite artists, and you have some of the most impeccable records of all time. I mean, great vocals, great songs. No Place That Far is probably one of my top 3 out of yours, and that I love.
Oh my gosh.
And I hate that I don't know that we've ever done a date together. I hope we get to somewhere down the road. Hint to all whoever the powers that be.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm still doing dates. Still out traveling quite a bit. Thank goodness. I'm so grateful. My phone's still ringing. Fans are still showing up. Thank God. I'm actually all over the place this year. And if anybody wants to go find out where I'm at, just go to bryanwhite.com. Obviously got the podcast. One of the things that's really cool, I don't know when it's coming out. I don't have a ton of info on it, but there is a documentary being filmed on Shania Twain right now. And I am going to be a part of that documentary. I don't know the name of it, the title of it. I just know I'm going to be in it. So that's one of the great things, one of the highlights of my career that I was so proud to be a part of was the duet I did with Shania called From This Moment On. So some cool studio footage on this documentary of us working on the record together, and Mutt Lange's in there, and it's really, really going to be cool. So.
Oh my God, what is Mutt Lange like? He's like the mystery man.
Gentleman, super gentleman. At that time, he had like a Jeff Spicoli look. He looked just like Jeff Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. But don't ever watch that movie, Olivia. Anyway.
It's another terrible one, right?
But just a gentleman, such a, just everything you would think. Just a gentleman, perfectionist, great engineer, great ears, just over the top talented.
That's incredible. When again is that documentary coming out?
I wish I knew, Sarah. I don't have any info on it. Joss, I can't even think of the guy's last name. Joss is his first name. He's a really big documentary filmmaker, super talented guy from England. I don't know anything else other than I will just keep everybody posted as I get fed info on it. So
okay,
amazing.
Bryan, you're a class act. Thank you so much for being on the show, and I'm going to talk to people about being on your podcast and also doing some shows with you, and possibly we should do a duet together. Because
just say when. I'm there.
I would love that. I love that. And we're going to run a mile.
And the mile. Don't forget.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
I know. We got a list.
We really do. I'm so busy now. Ever since talking to you.
Right. I know. And you've got to get your citizenship in Oklahoma. That's a big one too,
Yeah,
I'm calling my agent. I'm calling my real estate agent, not music agent. Real estate agent. Good luck to your son with his college visits.
Yes.
I'll say a prayer for him for that.
Thank you.
That's exciting. All right. Thank you so much.
God bless. You too. See you guys. Bye, Olivia. Bye. Have a good night.
Thank you.
And you have to X out. We can't X you out.
Okay. Let me see what I got going on here. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Group hug. That was awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much. Sorry we ran a little long.
That's all right.
We and Sterling, you're gonna be on.
And Chase.
I'm gonna text you.
I'm gonna text you.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of in awe of Aaron Sterling, so it makes me nervous to talk to him.
Awesome.
Turn it up. So this is Bryan White's duet with Shania.
through weakness and strength, happiness and sorrow.
You should have played a Bryan White song.
I will.
Okay, go back to Bryan White.
Which one?
Here, Rebecca Lynn. That's a great one. Okay, you guys, we will see you next Monday.
See you guys later.
Go back and download all of Bryan White's music. He is amazing and such a great
Rebecca
guy.
Lynn grew up in Carolina, half a mile from Tucker Cherry's farm. A quiet girl with green eyes full of fire, her daddy's pride and all her mama's charm.
Have a great week. Bye, guys. Love you.
Rebecca Lynn